Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome to a very special save. So, before anybody panics, this is not my one club save that we're raising money for. I don't think sending a couple of grand to Tottenham is going to help out too much. But I'm waiting for information from the club that I'm going to be doing, and it might be a week or two away. So I didn't want you to go too long without content. I'm glad. Thank you for all the feedback on the Choose Your Own Adventure, though. It was amazing. I'll probably wait another couple of weeks, then I'm going to do like a video talking about the stats and everything of who picked what options and sort of things like that, because I think that'd be quite fun to go through in a bit of a sort of making of type video. Welcome to Tottenham. Many of you have seen the All or Nothing documentary on Spurs. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but, you know, there isn't really any because it's just a big fluff piece. But I thought, let's see if we can do any better than Jose. And if you're wondering, they had the room decorated for Jose, but they obviously decided to, you know, fix their mistake and hire me instead. So that's Jose's look. So we'll get rid of that. Don't worry about that. So we're just going to do a season with Tottenham and see how we get on. See if we can improve upon what Jose Mourinho done. So let's go and have a look at the league table, get a little refresher to see what we need to beat. So what we need to beat, it is not very much, is it? It's not very much. It's 59 points. It's 6. So let's set the bar a little bit higher. Maybe not win the league in the first season, because I've seen how much we've got to spend. They've got like $250 million in the bank, and we'll get to that in a minute. So Tottenham finished 6th on 59 points. I think we've got to at least go for top 4. We've got some great players. We've got some other people there as well. So without further ado, let's go look at the team, shall we? Welcome to Tottenham, my friends. Got a new stadium. Let's see the finances. So, £238 million in the bank. Goody, goody. £15 million to spend. Generous. First things first, let's ask for more money. This doesn't normally go well when you first take a job, when you first immediately ask for more cash, but we've got to try it. Oi, Big Baldy, give us some money. We only recently updated the club's budget, so we aren't looking to change them again for a while. Request denied. Harsh. Okay, that's fine. So, really, we need to sell to buy. So, first things first, who are we gonna get rid of? Right? There's an obvious option here because, you know, I don't even like a goalkeeper on the bench. So the thought of having 3 goalkeepers is craziness. I think we go with getting rid of Gazaniga. Michel Vorm's a fine backup, and he's worth lots more money. So 16 million. He's only on 20 grand a week, to be fair. But if we can get 10, 15 million for him, that would be good. So, got plenty of good defenders, got a couple of good youngsters as well. We've got Serge Aurier, who thankfully is better in the game than in real life, because apparently in the game, he can tackle and he can mark and defend and not make ridiculous errors. So that's good. We've got Eric Dyer. He's still there. Actually, he'll probably be quite important for us because he can do a number of different roles. So we got Sessegnon, we got Ben Davis. We don't really have a attacking right back-up. We've got Harry Winks. So we've got a couple of other, Oliver Skip, who's a very good youngster, and Ndombele, who I'm not going to fall out with because he's quite good. We've got Lo Celso. And then up front, we've got Sissoko, Lucas Moura, Dele Alli, Bergwijn, Son Heung-min, who's obviously going to be very important. Lamela. I think we might go to a Lamela. He's on 25 mil. So we might get 50 mil. And we've got Harry Kane, obviously, king of the... If you've seen All or Nothing, he's king of the team talks. And Troy Parrott as the youngster. In our under-23s, we've got fuck all. We've got a couple of half-decent players. We've got lots of players out on loan. Danny Rose is out on loan, which is kind of quite annoying because he's actually really good. Can we bring him back? No. Okay, good. That's nice. In the under-18s, yeah. So, first team squad, we can maybe raise, I was thinking 40 mil. I think 40 mil's doable. If, tactics-wise, I'm going for something a bit different. You know me. I don't like to go tried and... This is my excuse for making a terrible tactic. You know me. I don't like going tried and tested. I like mixing things up. So we're going to play a 5 at the back system I don't know what to call it. It's sort of like a wonky Christmas tree. I don't know if I like this, but I wish you could sort of bring it in a little bit like halfway in between, because that just feels weird. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's go for it. And because specifically, I have a really hard time getting number 10s to work. Whatever role. Playmaker, attacking midfielder, shadow striker, ungonch. All of them struggle with. So what I've decided to do is have 2 of them. You see? There's probably logic in there somewhere. You have to discover it for yourself. We've got lots of good centre-backs, some ball-playing centre-backs. We've got more attacking wing-backs. We do need a right-back. I think that's probably the single most important thing, because Sergio is like our only attacking wing-back. Left-hand side, we've got the youngster and Ben Davies, so it's all right. Harry Kane up top. Son can play as the shadow striker. Dele Alli can play in here. I'm sure. Have we got a ball in midfielder? Eric Dyer, there you go. I told you he'd come in handy. And then we've got deep line playmaker who we can play in Ndombele or Eric Dyer, Skip as the youngster, Harry Winks. So everything else is pretty okay. We're only really, unless we sell a massive name player, we can't really do a lot of business. With this formation, though, we might be able to get rid of the old headless chicken Sissoko. 34 mil. Box-to-box midfielder is his preferred role. He could be the ball in midfield, because I'm going to actually send him forward a little bit, so I do want a more attacking. He could be, weirdly, a balling midfielder. I could revolutionise the game here, people. But then I could probably do quite a lot with that money. It's tough, isn't it? But I think what I'm going to do, get right back in. Ideally first choice, but we might need to get a little bargain. But the luxury of only doing 1, we might do 2 seasons if I'm really enjoying it, and depending on the time frame. Get somebody in that's like 34, 35 that's got like 1 good season left in them to pick them up on a cheap or something like that. Because we've got the centre-backs for it. We've got Alderweireld, we've got Sanchez and Vertonghen as a sort of the 3, Davinson Sanchez, and then we've got the 2 the youngsters. It's there, and Eric Dyer can do a job as a ball-winning defender, ball-playing defender. That's the Badger. So it's all looking good. So I'm going to skip on now to see how bad... Take your bets which right back I'm going to sign. With currently 15 million, but hopefully some more. I want a superstar, because that's such an... In any of these 5 at the back, this is such an important... Apparently Trent Alexander-Arnold is slightly interested. We just need to rob a bank. Right, we'll skip on then. Also, make sure to check me out on Twitch. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. So I'll be streaming tonight with my Brazil save that you can get involved in. It's having a lot of fun, and Brazil's really confusing and it hurts my little brain. Let's do some transfers. I'll see you in a sec. Okay, transfers have been made. I've had a bit of fun. I've signed a couple of, they're good players. It's signings I don't normally get to make, because I like signing young boys. But other than that, I've had some fun. I've signed a Liverpool legend. I've signed a West Ham legend, and some other old bloke as well. So, let me take you through the transfer, boys. First off, the outs. I had a bit of college here. So, where are we? Lucas Moura's gone to Man United for 40 million. I did think about signing Lingard just for the lols, but I thought I better not, because I need to win games. And then Eric Lamela went to Newcastle for 13. Gazaniga went to Derby for 5.5. Skip's gone out on loan. Ben Davies has gone to China for 25 million. Sissoko's gone for 25 million. Troy Parrott's gone out on loan to Papua. And then we brought in the legend that is Lucas. Like, still really good. He was transfer listed. I wasn't planning on it. And Lagay. But I thought, I've got to get him. He can fill in at centre-back-ish, play as DM, play as the centre-mid as well. 32 years old. He's got years left in him. Like 2, to be exact. And then, right-back, who I thought was the sort of most important. Like, Sergio Aurier actually isn't that bad. Right? He's pretty good. And I found this guy, João Pereira, Portuguese legend, 35 years old, but he's pretty beastly. Like, he's pretty damn beastly. He's a good mentor as well. Not that it's a big deal with a sort of one season thing. So I think that'll be fine. And he's £500,000. Absolute steal. Played for a bunch of clubs. He seems to spend 3 years everywhere, then fuck off. But that's really good. And then we also signed a new left back. Just a sort of slight upgrade on Ben Davies, in my humble opinion. And that's Tagliafico from Ajax. He's a bit starey, looks a bit murdery. But other than that, absolute monstrous player. He's going to be really good because, as we said, very important players, those guys. And then, do you remember this guy? Dimitri Payet. Do you remember him? He sort of disappeared, hasn't he? Well, he's Marseille, so same difference. He's going to play as a number 10. I wanted somebody that was really good, sort of skillful, and had a good long shot on him. Score some worldies, that sort of thing. It's a lot of money for a 32-year-old. The boards did try and block it, Daniel Levy. So I rubbed his bald head for luck and then said, fuck off, let me sign him. And they went, all right. And so we've got him. It's good to have him back in the Premier League. Weirdly, I had to send him on an intensive language course to learn English because apparently 2 years at West Ham, he didn't learn the language. So we've done signings. We spent a bunch of money. We raised a bunch of money. I think we've still got £20 million left, which we can sort of save till January, I think. I almost did sign the fridge, as we'll call him, the centre-back from Inter? He says confidently. But actually, I was looking at it. I was like, and I almost did sell Hugo Lloris as well because I thought I was going to shake it up. And then I got scared because he's still quite good. He's the floppy shoulder and everything. He's still quite good. So I'm pretty damn pleased. Now, the tactic, however, I've got no fucking clue if this is going to work. Like, literally no idea. But we'll find out today because we're playing those blue-nosed bastards, Everton, in the first Premier League game. So let's pick a team, shall we? Okay, Hugo, you are there. Vertonghen is a lefty. And then we'll go for... They're both righties, aren't they? Let's go for Alderweireld. And then let's go for Sanchez as the cover option. And then we've got old Jaffa Cake Tananga on the bench. Tango. There we go. Jaffa Tango. Okay. Sounds like a police sign. João Pereira's coming in. We had so many injuries in pre-season. Everybody is dying. I don't know what the physios are doing, but they're certainly not keeping people fit. Tagliafico is going to start straight away. The biggest question I really have, I kind of know my first team, Heung-min's Son, as I just call him Son, is who plays in the two centre midfield options, because I've kind of, Dele Alli is going to be obviously, should be there, and Son is going to play as that shadow striker. Let's go. Okay, so we'll have you there, and we'll have Dimitri Payet as the shadow striker. Like, he's still pretty damn beastly. His physicals are just starting to drop off, and he's 2-footed as well in that middle central position. I think he's good. If I can get the number 10s to work, he should be very good. Now, this is the area of confusion. I think probably it's best just to have two central midfielders like that, right? Or maybe even staggered. But we're going to try it. We need a ball-winning midfielder. We've got Eric Dyer, Lucas Leiva. I think we've got to go Lucas Leiva because, you know, he's not Eric Dyer. And then a deep line playmaker, probably Lo Celso. Or Numbly. What are their numbers like? 16 passing, 14 vision. Good first touch. Okay, and Dombley. Well done. Harry Winks. Bit overrated. Sort of more well-rounded, but slightly lesser version of the playmaker. And Lo Celso is just a fucking animal. So Lo Celso it is. Congratulations. Right. Is this going to work? I've got no clue, but let's find out together, shall we? All you veterans of Football Manager that know about tactics are probably like, what are you fucking doing? Doesn't matter. It's fun. Don't want a goalkeeper on the bench. Oh, my God. We might have to actually have a goalkeeper on the bench. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's like planning for the future. I don't like it. Okay. Under 23s are pretty non-existent. So I won't even bother putting them on the bench. Okay. So this is fine. We're missing two of our best players, Dele Alli and Son. So that's going to be a little bit annoying. I haven't done We'll get to the kickoff because I've just remembered. This will be a big surprise for many of you because I've actually remembered I need to set up set pieces. Let's just do it together. Let's do it together. I don't really spend too much time on set pieces. Surprise news, everybody. And go here, and then we go load all routines. And then we work from there. So what are we doing? Defending. Okay, probably better to have you on there. I quite like 2 on the edge of the box. 1 up top unless we're feeling fruity. Are we feeling fruity? Are we feeling counter-attacky? Fuck it. Okay, we're feeling counter-attacky. That's a technical term, sorry. I didn't mean to blind you with science. Okay, you can stay there. Okay, attack him. Nothing too surprising. Just pack people in the box and then kick it in the box. You're welcome. Hope you've been taking notes. I know there's quite a lot to take in there, tactical advice to take in there. So you know, it's okay if you don't understand it. Let's have a little Lucas popping his head in there. He's not got bad. It's decent in there. All right. Do we want to? I don't do free kicks. Just kick it to goal, innit? Throw-ins. Should we go for some long balls? Should we just go for some Rory Delaps? I've not used long throws really at all this season. I don't know. I've heard they're overpowered. Fuck it. Let's just lob some in. We might need all the points we can get with this tactic. All right. Let's go you. Let's click that there and pick that there and then go long. And then tell him to fuck off. Okay. We could go. Go on then. Go on then. Mix it up. Keep them on the edge. They won't know what's happening. And obviously set piece takers I never choose because I like fate to decide. Same with penalty takers. I don't know. I hate I didn't add them. It's just decided. No. I'm hoping it's Harry Kane. He's quite good at penalties. If it's somebody else, I'm going to be quite upset. Right. Are we ready for this absolute shit show? So just a quick couple of things. Dynamics. They're looking at the atmosphere is good. Atmosphere is good. I've got support already. We've not played a proper game yet. Harry Kane. Nice one. Hugo, despite I actually transfer listed him for a short time, he's still fine with that. He understands. Vertonghen's indifferent. He signed a new contract, though, because I'm clever and give good players new contracts because I'm clever like that. And the club vision, sign English players. Argentinian, Brazilian, and a Dutch. No, what have I signed? I've got French, Argentinian, Brazilian, Portuguese. Yep, smash that. Do not sign players over the age of 30. Probably should have checked this before, I think. I feel like I maybe should have checked this. So let's just assume we did that. Ignore all the old players we signed. Play attacking football. Are we going to do that? Sign players under the age of 22. Okay. Play possession football. Youth system. Oh, fuck off. Give me some good players then. You can't polish a turd. Jesus. I'm not a magician. Play entertaining football. Is being beaten 5-0... Technically, that's entertaining, isn't it? For the neutral. They didn't say who for. Okay. Self-sustainability. Maximum 2-year contracts. Yeah. Premier League. Champions League. So top 4. Which is what we all kind of thought anyway. I'm going to actually go for the cups this year as well. Because I don't know if... For Tottenham fans and many of you... They haven't won much... So let's try and win, and we'll take any competition. Next season and the season after is challenged. Okay, it's fair enough. Right, let's do it. Enough putting it off. Let's go. Okay, with the torpedo. Looks slightly like a butt plug. We need to name the tactic, don't we? We'll call it some sort of tree, because it's not really a Christmas tree anymore. It's gone a bit wonky, so I'm going because it's a bit thin in the middle. It's one of those shitty ones. You know when you're late for Christmas and you go and pick one and there's that one that's just like missing branches and stuff. Just Go around with tinsel, it's fine. Right, okay, let's do it. Dimmy, what do you want? Number 14. You wanted number 10? You got number 14. It's only 4 off. You should be happy with that. Okay, I just don't like the look of that. Okay. I'm not sure if he needs to be on defend. Maybe we should sort of push them both forward. I don't know. Right, we'll discover it together. Okay. They're expected to get a result at home, in the new stadium. Beer on tap. Immediately pause because it never remembers any of the choices you made in previous saves because game. Notification setting. I don't want advice, right? I don't need advice. Important scores. None of that shit. None of that shit. We'll go director. Let's go for behind the goal. And we are off. Good luck, everybody. The thing is, it doesn't really matter if you break the rules of their vision, like the older players stuff or the silent English players. As long as you're doing well in the league, it's kind of overrules that. But it does mean you get less time. If we have a bad start to the season, you know, like some maybe previous Tottenham managers, that they will then punish you harder because you signed loads of old foreigners. Right, okay, all right. Lucas taking the corners. Go on. Yes! No! Bullshit. Offside? Hang on. That's fair. All right, fair enough. It might have been slightly in the way. Okay, good. I thought Harry Kane had got us off the mark. But apparently we are still markless. Yeah, so like this is just a fun save for a season or two, maybe, if we're enjoying it. I might do one season and then do another one season if we've still got time. But my one club save will be starting. It's just, I'm going to do like a little mini history video explaining all the shit that's happened to this club. And I want to do it justice. So I've made sure rather than just reading out a Wikipedia page, I'm going to ask, I've actually asked a couple of the board members to sort of do me a history. Look at this play, boys. Zhao, go on. Pings it. Back post. 2 new signings linking up. So you'll have to see it. And then sort of make a video, you know, just a couple of minutes long explaining what's happened to the club. And then we'll go on from there. Like, I'm not too bothered if it, you know, it's going to be a fun save and it's going to be a relatively long save. So I'm not too bothered if it goes over the release of FM20. I'll just start a new series alongside it. I'm so looking forward to that. But I watched the All or Nothing and I thought, let's see if I can do better because I feel like I can. Just keep doing what you're doing, lads, yeah? Everybody's fit. Morale is mediocre. Check out the old Get Creative, never fails. Let's get some goals. We haven't conceded any good chances. That's probably because we're playing 3 centre-backs and a DM on defend. Long bomb! Oh, Little Arms caught one. Well done, Pickford. That's unrealistic. Lucas. Just whipping balls in for fun. And we're winning the headers. Matt Ritchie's come on. Who has Everton signed Matt Ritchie? Okay. So the two... okay. Dimmy's, you know, he's still learning the language. Don't have the most attacking substitutes. Right. Or really any options as a substitute. Maybe I should have just brought a shitty through. Okay. Tanganga, can you play right back? Can, sort of. Okay. Harry, I just feel like I'm making a change for the sake of it now. And I am. Okay. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Maybe I sold too many of our attacking players. I know we've got Dele Alli's out, Son's out. And a couple of others. Lo Celso can play further up. That's what I probably should have done. Yeah. Okay, well, entertaining football, lads. Tick that off the fucking list. Okay. So we've only failed 3 of the objectives. Well, not the most attacking football either. So, oh, hang on. Go on, Harry. Go on, finish it. Shit, overrated. What a shitty player. Should have kept Parrott and sold Kane. Okay. Good from the defence. Lucas, what a hero. What a hero of a man. Okay, so Everton aren't a bad side, to be fair. If you look at their team, they're not a bad side. So we did dominate. We've created a couple of decent chances. Bit of possession. I'll take that. Honestly, I'll take that. With this tactic, I'll take that. It is disappointing. You're right. João Sacramento. Sorry, that's one of Jose's leftovers. Okay. You know, that's a lot of debuts getting out. Oh, for fuck's sake, let's pay him money straight away. Can we see if he's shit first? Right, there we go. We are done with the first episode. It'll be Monday to Friday, as usual, 7 p.m. And it'd probably be, I don't know, 10 episodes. I don't know how long it normally takes me to do a season. It'd probably be like sort of 10 episodes, maybe a bit longer if we play in some of the cup games as well. But I hope you'll join me on this little adventure. I'm sure like good Football Manager players could probably just win the league in the first season. But I didn't really make the signings that if I was going all out to win the league, I'd probably make, 50 million for Payet, 32-year-old, whose physicals are probably not ideal, but it's much more fun this way. Right, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, I'm streaming live tonight, 8 p.m. GMT, British Standard Time, whatever the fucking time, the England time. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The links are in the doobly-doo. And also, there's my Discord there if you want to join that up and stuff. We've got a thriving community on there, and we do watch-alongs for the streams, and it's all good fun and stuff like that. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. I haven't recorded for like a month and a half because I did all the batch recording for the Choose Your Own Adventure, and then I haven't recorded, and it's weird making a video again. Did I unmute the mic? Yes, I did. Good. I think it might be too loud, though. I'll find out in the edit. That'll be fun. Bye.